Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His side has been playing good football much of this season, holding that 5-2 record. On the opposing sideline, that's the Saints head coach. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you up here in the booth, and we have got safety Justin Reed handling our opening kick. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance. Year 7 here in the NFL. The #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive. It's holding up so far. They're down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Saints take over.
So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the output. Like that letter W, picking up the win in that ballgame.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Shotgun snap to Rattler. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
From the gun, Rattler. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you in a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Rattler to the air now. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Ready?
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Rattler now off the play action. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs.
Here we ready?
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Catch made by Cooks. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Kamara gets it off the option. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Brought in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, his coaching staff is going to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 23-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Mayfield's pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Mayfield throwing on 4th. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
14-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Saints and Spencer Rattler coming out for their next drive. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Rattler. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's good for the Saints.
Here's Rattler. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready? Ready! 60 red! 60 red! Set, go!
There's a dive up the middle. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Screen here for Kamara. Room inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second-quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said, is finish. Because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. Really sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their gameplay. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Just a yard left to go on second down. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Right side, this is a bucs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Complete to number 9, Emeka Egbuka.
First down, here's Baker. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery.
Recovered by the Buccaneers.
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Saints adding an extra DB. This is third down. Third and long for him here. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Rattler setting to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Saints, first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the
Throwing is Rattler. Buying some time right. It's caught left side by Hill. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Trying to work quickly now.
42-yard line.
Set, hut.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Shotgun snap to Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That's going to be caught by Cooks. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the gun, Rattler bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Ready, ready. 10 black.
Rattler trying again on second. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be third and long.
Brings up third down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
45, white. Set.
On third down, here's Rattler. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can.
You're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks to the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I move on.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Here we go. Get ready.
He's going to throw it again. We've got a screen to the running back. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Motion man left is Egbuka. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
That's good.
He's back to throw. Finds Egbuka. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Here's Mayfield. Throwing for the end zone. And the second down toss to the end zone sent away incomplete. So time to regroup. Try something else here on third.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on Miami. And it's Ray McCloud. He's going to find an opening, and he's off to the races. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Falcons get the victory, 27-13, the final score. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Josh Palmer. He's going to look this one in, and they're not going to catch him. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Bills come away with a victory. They win by 6. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's DeAndre Swift. He'll find an opening and take it in. A 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Bears eke this one out. 16-14, they win by 2. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints and Spencer Rattler coming out for their next drive. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in, week out. Saints to the line now, 1st and 10.
Let's ready.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready, set,
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Has it downfield working the left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
set, ready. Yellow, set, go.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Into traffic, complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Ready,
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on a sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
here we go, set, ready.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Ready,
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
here we go. Red, 38, hut, hut.
Rattler now off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
Green. Ready, ready.
Now air it out on 3rd. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. 1st down, here's Baker. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st down throw here, Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Baker now off the play fake. Hauled in by Godwin. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man. This is Evans. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Timeout called after the play by the officials, not by either team. It looks like we've got an injury. Yeah, tight end Cade Otton shaken up. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Mayfield now from the gun. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Buccaneers first.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, what's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Dump off caught by his back. Space to the left. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give him a chance.
Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10. Shaheed now to return. Oh, he rocks that tackler.
Rashid Shaheed on
The Saints come marching onto the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Start things off with a run by Kamara. And a couple of teammates combine in there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Kamara gets it on the draw. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very clean play.
Well, those are the looks they have hoped would open up by this point in the game, Brock, but still got some guys sitting on those throws, and they nearly made a splash play.
You know as a quarterback when you throw in the middle of the field, there's just simply more defenders in harm's way. And
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
that is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Down.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he cuts it back right. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Dive play straight ahead. Give them 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
Ready?
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Set. Hut.
They'll run with Kamara. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Well, a lot can be improved upon from this game, but not his performance, Brock. That is his 2nd touchdown catch as he tries to spark this team.
And you know receivers, you've been around them your whole life. You think he's satisfied with 2? No way. He's sitting there thinking, come on, defense, get a stop. So I can get a 3rd, and I can get a 4th, and we can go find a way to win this game.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Todd Cole sending his Bucs out for another drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 2. Complete to number 7, Bucky Irving.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Dose of the hurry-up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Buccaneers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Second and 6 coming up here. Baker throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and short, Mayfield. It's complete. This is Bucs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 45.
Mayfield to throw again. That's completed right side. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23.
22 yards. That's another.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Right side, this is Bucs. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
15 more yards. That's another Buccaneers.
Looking inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 8. Brings up second and
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Touchdown and bust for him here as they set up for third and goal. A tight end in motion now. Mayfield now on third and goal. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10.
Buccaneers 21.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And that's recovered by the Saints. So we're going to win this football game. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
Here comes the Saints offense. And even after giving up the late touchdown, Brock, still a 2-score game, so you should expect them to be in that victory formation in just a few moments.
You should, but, you know, I just picture Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, the greats of this game, right, over the last few decades. You know, they grinded down every second, never took anything for granted. You got to finish it all the way down to double zeros.
Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
For the Saints, first down.
They're going to pass it here. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down.
Incomplete.
Following the near interception, this is second and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
It's Kamara on third down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he'll go down here at the 16. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, they get the first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. Hut.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Come on, set. 45. Ready.
Rattler to the air now. Screen here for Kamara. This is not going to help their cause ahead of 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.